The recommendations and the guidelines have been changed to say that if you are vaccinated, even though you are vaccinated, you are in an indoor public setting in an area of the country with a high degree of viral dynamics, namely the red and orange sections on the CDC chart, then you need to wear a mask, even though you are vaccinated.
Okay, and then he says we're not flip-flopping on this. Yeah, because they lie to you. I mean, that's all I can say. He's lying. This is not true.
Something has changed, and what has changed is the virus. The CDC hasn't changed, and the CDC hasn't really flip-flopped at all. What's happened is that when that earlier recommendation was made, we were dealing predominantly with the Alpha variant. However, now we are dealing with the Delta variant, which is really quite a lot more transmissible than the Alpha variant.
Okay, so he says that the data have changed, except that the data have not changed. The data have not changed. The main vectors of transmission in society are not the vaccinated. And then Fauci backs this up by saying, well, what we're seeing is that viral loads are really high from the Delta variant. As we will see, there are no data to back this up. He's just saying this stuff.
When you go back 60 days or the 2 months ago, when you look at the level of virus in the nasopharynx of a person who's vaccinated and gets a breakthrough infection, it was considerably less than the level of virus in the nasopharynx of an unvaccinated person. The data were clear. Now that we have a Delta variant, that has changed the entire landscape. Because when you look at the level of virus in the nasopharynx of a vaccinated person who gets a breakthrough infection with Delta, it is exactly the same as the level of virus in an unvaccinated person who's infected.
Okay, but the problem is, he does not make it clear whether the viral load being carried by the vaccinated person is as infectious. Okay, it is not merely a question of viral load, it's whether this is infectious viral load. So, people dug into the actual CDC stats here, and here is what they found. They found that the CDC had cited an Indian study to support this idea that the viral load was really high in breakthrough infections from the Delta variant. There's only one problem. The study was done. First of all, it was retracted. The study itself was bad, and it was retracted. Second of all, the study itself was done on the basis of a vaccine that is not legal to use in the United States. It was the wrong vaccine, and the study was retracted. Okay, I mean, this is nuts. According to Stats, which is a news source,